chance to experience some fun in southwest Montana of the winter variety. We'll also take a look back at Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks' efforts to combat aquatic invasive species. All that is This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. Snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, very popular in southwest Montana. Literally hundreds of miles to choose from to participate in this activity. Coming up on Saturday, Beaverhead Deer Lodge National Forest is holding an event at Elkhorn Hot Springs. They'll give you a chance to do some of that, guided tours, and a chance to have some activities with the kids as well. It is Winter Trails Day going on from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock at Elkhorn Hot Springs. The Forest Service cabin right behind the hot springs will be opened up. They'll have some hot beverages for you as well. A couple of different guided tour opportunities for snowshoeing and cross-country skiing as well. And then they'll have some activities for the youngsters, being able to build bird feeders out of pine cones and those kind of things. Also an opportunity, thanks to the cooperation of the folks at Elkhorn Hot Springs, chance to get a little soak in the hot water that's over there as well. Discount rates available for kids and adults heading over that direction. Again, from 10 to 2, Elkhorn Hot Springs. It is a Winter Trails Day coming up on Saturday. Now, we've been talking about it in This Week in Fish and Wildlife for a long time. Montana's efforts to combat aquatic invasive species. Lots of efforts going on throughout 2018. In fact, the report has been filed, and you can find it on the Fish, Wildlife, and Parks website, what kind of efforts Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks did in combating aquatic invasive species in the state of Montana. 109,000 inspections statewide, 8,100 plus inspections on Canyon Ferry alone. According to the report, just looking at it briefly, 16 boats from out of state were found to be carrying mussels with them, and they were picked up and kept from getting into Montana's waterways. Again, a big chunk of the efforts of finding that standing water in bilges, live wells, the most common reason a boat failed at an inspection. Again, those 109,000 inspections, by far the most conducted in a year in the state of Montana for a very, very long time. That whole report can be found on the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks website, fwp.mt.gov. So a chance to get out and enjoy winter this Saturday over at Elkhorn Hot Springs. Check out our website. We'll post the location for you on that one. And of course, if you're interested in how Montana has been trying to combat aquatic invasive species, head on over to the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife, and Parks website as well. And that's This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.